On July 24, 2024, my Instagram account got shut down. And a couple of hours after my team notified me that the account was suspended, I received a notification that my Facebook account also got shut down because it was both were connected basically. And in that instant, I had a second of anxiety where I thought, oh my gosh, what happened? Why are we going through this? What's going on? But a couple of minutes afterward, I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm going to take the action required to get the account back, but I'm not going to upset over this. I'm not going to stay anxious about this. I'm going to move forward and keep on doing things to move the business to where it should be. And the reason why I was able to do that while in 2020, 4 years ago, when I was still working my full-time job, trying to launch my business and trying to get clients using Facebook ads. When my account got suspended, when my Facebook ads manager got suspended, I literally had a mental breakdown. For weeks on end, I was thinking, oh my God, all of my dreams of becoming an entrepreneur have now vanished. I'm never going to recover from this. And the only reason why I was able to navigate the same situation or a similar situation completely differently this today than I did back then, because back then it was such a painful event in my life. I was completely traumatized. Like, oh my God, my account got shut down. Now I can't advertise. How am I going to get clients? Oh, this is so awful. I'm not meant to be an entrepreneur. It was a whole thing. And the only reason why I was able to navigate the news in a way more mature way is what I'm making this video for you today. Because as business owner, we sometimes tend to think that such events only happen to a few people, it won't happen to us. But having been on the other side of this twice now in the past couple of years and working with clients every single day, helping them scale their revenue, their income, their impact, using ads, I see that happen over and over again because sometimes it can even come to us in a place where the account was shut down and they need to get it back up again. And so I want to share with you a couple of things that you want to have in mind to prevent this from happening, but also what to do in case it happens, how to prepare your business so that in case it happens, you are not left there thinking, oh, my business is now down. What should I do next? So first thing first, when coming back to 2020, when my account got shut down back then, it was because of because I was very new to the ads game. I didn't really follow the best practices when it comes to creating the video ads, the image, and all the things. And at this time, it was my personal Instagram account and then my personal Facebook account that got suspended because both were connected. And it was just because our platform was going through verification issue. So I needed to provide my passport, a video selfie of myself. And once I did those things, I was able to get the account back actually today. So we are today on July 29 when I'm recording this video. So 5 days afterward, I was able to get the account back. And the same for Facebook as well. As soon as I got the IG account back, I also got the Facebook account back. Now, I've made a video where I share with you exactly how you can actually speak with the Facebook rep live. I'm going to leave that video. Actually, the video is pretty old. I think it's 2 years old, but the process still works the same. So I'm going to have the video link in the description of this video so you can go ahead and check that out, because reaching out to a rep can also help you fast track the process of getting your account back in case it's the ads manager that's disabled. In this case, specifically, since it was my personal page, I was not really given access to chat with a live rep. So I had to submit the verification the document required and then just wait, right? So that's what to do when it happens. But why was I so relaxed, right? Because, again, knowing myself a couple of years ago, I had a mental breakdown of stress and anxiety when it happened. But I was just like, okay, fine, that's just a challenge. Let's move on with the business thing. Let's move on to what my priorities for the days are. This is going to solve itself. And the main reason why I was able to keep my cool when it happened this time is because I had built a system that's designed to get my offer, our business, our product in front of our ideal client avatar without using social media necessarily. So not only have we diversified our channels, so we are not just on Instagram, on Facebook, but we are on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on TikTok, on Pinterest, right? We are on Twitter, on the thread. We are on all social media platforms because we want our reach to be diversified. We know that our ideal audience hangs out on different platforms and also allow us to mitigate the risk in case something happens. So the lesson here for you is to not rely super heavy on one single platform or even on two platforms. Now with tools, with tool for publishing content, you can literally have your content purpose on every single platform with one click. So there's no reason for you not to take advantage of that. We've used, in terms of a purposing tool, we are currently using Code, which is absolutely awesome. But in the past, we've also used Planoly, which is quite good. And we've used also Purpose.io. So those are a couple of tools that you can think about when it comes to actually having your content on all platforms. Because think about it, if you're already creating a TikTok, for instance, Wouldn't it make sense to publish to TikTok, on IG Reels, on YouTube Short, on Facebook Reel, on LinkedIn? Why would you keep the content only on one platform? It doesn't really make sense. And as a business, again, you don't own the platform. So, which leads me to step two, which is beyond just diversifying in terms of social media channel. You also want to own the traffic, right? Because social media is great to get attention, to get those free eyeball, and to get your reach or what have you. But what's even better than getting the attention is owning the attention. And how you go about owning the attention is by actually having a list that you are building on the back end, right? So building your email list by giving away marketing asset. It might be a checklist, a guide, a workshop, a webinar, what have you, whatever. The format doesn't really matter. What really matters is the content, right? Giving value through a freebie trading market that you are offering to people in exchange of the email. At least you own that traffic because they are in your email list and you can stay in touch with them. You have a direct line of touch with them, so you can communicate whenever something happens. So even you can just nurture them further and convert them into clients down the line. Most of our clients have 30-35% of their revenue that's coming from email only. So that's huge. That's one, like that's a third of the revenue that's coming from email marketing when they come and start working with us. Just to tell you the power when you actually start leveraging in a very intentional way your email is, it can produce wonder for your business and for your life. And so first thing is diversifying your platform. Second thing is diversifying and owning the attention. And thirdly is also to just think about your brand more as a long-term perspective. Like, what do you want your brand to stand for? Do you have a community that you are actually already building beyond just which something which I'm actually working on? That's something which I haven't done yet. Like the first one I'm doing, but this one I'm not doing yet. I haven't done yet, right? So are you building a community somewhere where you actually own again, actually where you have a sense of collaboration and belonging, like a school group, for instance, right? Where if something happens, okay, I have many people in my or even a YouTube community, right? Those again are things that you can think about to really make sure that you have your offer and you have your brand that's really standing on a strong footing. Because these things can happen at any time, right? And it's something which also became really clear to me when this happened is the fact that as a business owner, your ability to really manage your emotions and regulate your nervous system is a skill that's extremely underrated, right? Because it's one that serves you so well when you know how to navigate challenges, when you know how not to let your emotions dictate your action, and be able to have your emotion tell you something but still having your body do what's supposed to do, like follow the plan no matter what's happening in the 3D, basically in the environment. And that's such a massive skill because a couple of years ago I would be one of those entrepreneurs that will just let what happens in the day affect what I would do. And I would always be, in a very hectic place because I couldn't really control my emotions. I didn't really know how to regulate my nervous system. And as a business owner, it's one thing that we don't really talk about often because you're always thinking about the strategy and the tips and the tactic and all the things. But who you are, the core, and how you see yourself and allow you to navigate challenges in a way more smoother, in a way more empowering way. So those are things that happened to me a couple of days ago. I wanted to come back here. This video was not planned because I didn't plan on getting my account suspended. Thanks God I got it back, so everything is fine. And I just makes me even more aware of how important it is for me to actually think long term and diversify the traffic channel and really build a community, build a brand on a strong foundation. And I invite you to do the same. I invite you to take the time, take a step back and think, do I have a lead magnet in place? Am I consistently promoting my lead magnet? Am I consistently building my email list, right? Am I consistently driving traffic from my profiles to a place that I actually own, right? Like if you have a KPI for you of thinking, okay, if I have 10,000 people following me on social media, I need to have at least 10,000 people on my email list or even more. Because people can even open on your email list without even following you. So aiming at having as much people in your email list that you have as you have on your social media following is a good place to start, right? So that's all I got for this video. I hope you got value from this one. Let me know in the comment section if that has ever happened to you, and if you have any question whatsoever. I really hope these tips serve you well. My hope is that they serve you as much as they've served me over the past couple of years. And I wish I knew some of these things starting out in a couple of years. It would have saved me so much headache and so much pain and so much anxiety that that I've had to deal with. For no reason whatsoever. So I hope this serves you. I hope it helps you in your journey to scaling and growing on social media. If you're not already subscribe, leave us a review. It means the world to me to read them and to see them. And stay tuned because you have more content coming up later this week, right? So we are coming back to posting content more frequently on YouTube because it is what it is. We need to grow and we need to have to share our message beyond borders. So subscribe not to miss the next episode. I will see you on the next one. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and never stop scaling.